Hi, I'm Angie DeArth from Inland Professional Title. We are a locally owned and operated title and escrow company serving Spokane and Okanogan counties. We're going to be doing a video blog every Thursday morning. You'll find them posted on our website at www.inlandprotitle.com, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest pages. We'll be reviewing new real estate industry issues as well as old issues that you've sent us questions on. Today we're going to talk about oil in the tank, if that's your primary heat source. And I have Crystal Darling with me today. She is our escrow manager, and we're going to go through why this seems to be a problem at closing or after closing, which is pretty common, correct, Crystal?
Yeah, very common.
So why is oil in the tank being prorated such a problem where the closer is called maybe like a week after closing from the seller and says, hey, my oil tank was full. I did not get my $600 or $700 back. What could have caused such a thing to happen?
Unfortunately, that's really common just because of the way the purchase and sale that we have right now is worded. There's no place to check mark for the realtor to state there is oil heat at this house and to flag the closer so that we know that we need to deal with that at closing and get a reading on it so that we can give the seller their credit. As a matter of fact, the purchase and sale, I'll just read it to you verbatim. It says that the buyer shall pay for the remaining fuel in the fuel tank if, prior to closing, the seller obtains a written statement as to the quantity and current price from the supplier. But that doesn't give us notice that they actually have oil heat. So
whose responsibility is it to see that we get a bill so we can prorate it?
The realtor should give us a heads up if they know that there is oil heat at the house, or the seller can let us know that they'll be sending us a reading so that we can get them that credit at closing. A lot of times they won't think about it just because it's not something that is just a common thing.
And the supplier of the oil to that tank is the one who's actually preparing the statement?
Yeah, so it'd be like Banner Fuel, something like that. Okay. One of those companies.
Is there a charge by that company?
There usually is a charge. They'll come out. It's pretty minimal though. They'll come out and do the actual reading. They'll stick their meter in there,
right,
so that they know exactly how much is in there, and then they'll tell us how much that oil is worth, so that we can do the debit credit on closing.
Prior to closing, hopefully.
Prior to closing,
right. Okay.
is hopeful, yes.
So we can have those debits and credits on the closing statement. The purchaser will reimburse the seller at closing.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
So advice to purchasers and sellers is probably just to let the closer know. Even if you're told by more than one person, at least you're being told.
Absolutely. We don't mind if people give us phone calls that are duplicates. We just are happy that we know about it ahead of time. That way it's not a problem after closing. Because sometimes after closing, people will realize that they didn't get their credit for the oil on their settlement statement. So they'll call us and want to know why. And so we'll have to have them order a read from their fuel company, get us the bill, and we'll have to do some post-closing cleanup and have the buyer bring in some more funds, and we'll have to adjust the settlement statement.
Right. And then new closing documents go out as far as a copy of the HUD statement to both seller and purchaser.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Very good. Well, thank you. Next week, we are going to talk about prorates, interest prorates, tax prorates, and how it affects the closing statement. If you have any questions on title or escrow related issues, please direct them to the video blogs posted on our website, Facebook, Twitter, or Pinterest pages, or you may call us at the office, 922-2222. Thank you so much for choosing Inland Professional Title.